Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up, what up, what up?
And today on Movie Social, we're going to be doing a spoiler review for a Paramount Plus movie called Infinite, starring Mark Wahlberg and having other characters in here that they kind of build as being the bigger role, but really weren't just in there for mainly the beginning for the most part, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into this review, if you like what we're doing on the channel with these reviews, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the channel and video with your family and friends. So, for me, it was okay. It wasn't the best. They had a good storyline, but they did not execute to the best of it. I think it was a little rushed.
See you later, because that's it. That's it.
I think they were rushed through this. It could have been longer. And it could have been more thought out. Because honestly, having people that when they die and are reincarnated into another person, they keep all their past memories. That's real interesting.
Facts.
That's something that you can really go on. But then you have two factions of them, where one faction wants it to all end. Just kill all humanity when they die. They die. That's it. The other group thinks this is something that's supposed to be used as a higher purpose, which I kind of agree. Listen, you learn from past mistakes. Somebody becomes a president, changes some stuff, get inside these ears of people, stuff like that. Technology advancements, things that they were actually doing.
Which I wholeheartedly agree with you on that part as well.
And they kind of failed on that because the whole thing was just them going after each other for this egg so they can stop the other faction from erasing the possibility of them coming back and remembering stuff. And it was just felt like it was too rushed. 1 minute Mark Wahlberg thinks he's schizo, and then the next thing you know, has his memories back. The action, though, don't get me wrong, that was good. Especially the whole breaking them out of jail scene from the interrogation room.
It was solid. It wasn't like in your face action, but it was solid enough. The action was solid enough, but I was just stuck on the fact that, to me, like, there were parts that was dry, like Popeye's biscuits not fresh out of the oven dry. I thought, like you said, the idea of this whole movie was spectacular. It was, the execution just was piss poor, in my opinion. Like, for example, how we've had movies where people can't die, or as they continue to age, they start to weaken up. Like, for example, The Old Guard, right?
Yeah.
That was done, in my opinion, correctly. If they could have elaborated on his past selves a little bit, dig a little bit deeper into that process.
They started off with his past self as Dylan O'Brien.
Yeah. But it's just like, it could have been done so much better.
I kind of wish they would started going further back to how this all start off, like, really.
That would have been dope as well. That would have been interesting.
All right, to me, this is a movie that could have been 2.5 hours.
Like, long. They could have also, like, okay, the people, the group, the faction that thought it was a curse. Why? Why do you feel like, go a little bit more deeper into why you think it's a curse? For the faction that, thought this was for the better good, for you to, like, advance technology, learn from your mistakes, and like, this basically was a gift. Go into a little bit more, like, well, what have you been doing? Just go a little bit more deeper into it.
I mean, there was a lot of avenues that they could have took with this, but they just chose not to, for whatever reason. I don't know if it was a budget thing or what, but there was a lot more that could have been done with this.
The whole budget on Mark Wahlberg.
I mean, I'm more than sure this is probably his movie that he ran.
$10 million for Mark Wahlberg. Everything else, $500,000.
We can tell they didn't pay the writers enough.
Exactly.
But all in all,
Would you recommend it?
For it to be on a streaming service, if you already have Paramount Plus, sure, watch it. Since it's not in theaters, you ain't gotta waste your money to go see it in theaters. and you get other benefits of having Paramount Plus. So
Go ahead,
Sure,
watch that new
why not?
iCarly. I heard it was a little bit darker than what it was. iCarly.
we're not even gonna talk about that. Unless you didn't have full cast.
There was a reason why.
I know
They
why.
explain why.
Yeah, and so I mean, because of the reason why, I think they should have canceled that too. Can we get Cousin Skeeter on here? Get the rights to
Bruh,
Cousin Skeeter.
Cousin
Y'all got
Skeeter.
everything else. All these other nostalgic classics
like
from
60.
Nickelodeon. No, I'm saying they got all the classic
Oh, the
nostalgic
classics. Gotcha,
shows
yeah.
on Paramount Plus from Nickelodeon, but you ain't got Cousin Skeeter.
Wow, they don't have Cousin Skeeter.
I know why they don't. Nickelodeon does not own the rights to it
Really?
for like streaming distribution. That's why there's no DVDs for it either.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But they need to find some way to get them rights. Honestly, y'all want to bring everything else back out. Bring back Cousin Scooter. Honestly,
They can
Bill
redo it.
Bellamy's still here. You can do it as them older. You can have Megan Good being an adult. Whatchamacallit, Bobby being an adult now. Skeeter being older. Little Skeeter's running around.
Bruh, listen, if you can redo and I heard they ruined this new Rugrats.
First of all, you took somebody. Now I understand why they did it. You took somebody that was married and turned her gay. Now, granted, we all thought she was in real life,
You could see it. You could see it.
but you just got rid of a character.
You did. You
Right.
literally got rid of a whole character.
I mean, that you might as well just have made a whole new show. Honestly,
I would have to agree with that because this
Could've-
whole
in my opinion, they would have been better off taking, just like out of this movie, taking apart, separating it from the entire thing. Start off with that, like how okay, you take her life, what happened? They got a divorce, whatever. Now she's come out as being gay now,
spinoff. Boom.
and then you bring it back into the fold.
That would make sense.
Just like how for this movie, they should have focused more on the past of Mark Wahlberg's lives,
Mm-hmm.
and then brought it back into the present. They just did a quick glimpse in the beginning. All you just see is the chase and all that, and then everybody's dead, and then bam, now we do this.
I have to agree with you. Definitely have to agree with you.
Both of those should have been that way.
But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Do something else. Go enjoy this weather. This beautiful weather that we're actually
What
having.
beautiful weather. I feel like we're in Seattle here in Philadelphia.
75 degrees. It's cloudy. Still can be productive and do something
We've had rain for the past 2 Fridays,
all week. It was actually raining all week this week.
most of the week. Like I said, we're in Seattle. Check it out if you got Paramount Plus, and let us know what you think in the comments below. If you don't have Paramount Plus, don't waste your time, unless you plan on watching something else on there first.
True.
But let us know if you have watched it, what you think about it in the comments below. And until next time.